Yes, that's right, it's Joe here for Joyrider TV, lining up for the start of race 4. 1 minute to go in the Silver Fleet Championship, finisher, finals, and all of the above. What we are going for here, we've got more wind, I reckon 16 knots of more wind we've got, and we're going for Operation Own the Pin. Because what we want to be able to do is bear off a bit and unleash the fury off the start line. Right, 30 seconds to go. I reckon owning the pin is just a few little blips away. Yeah, 23 seconds. I reckon that's 23 seconds away there. All right, we've just got Ben from the Cast Association there. He's a little bit early, but he's going to kind of block us a little bit. All right, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Own the pin. All right, we just have to. All right, Ben owned the pin a little bit more than we did. Okay, just need to get around the anchor line and then going to bear away and unleash the unholy fury of Bad Boy 1031, as she is now known. All right, you may think we're going for a beam reach so soon. Yes, we are. We're just going to get out into a bit of clean wind so that the domination can ensue. All right, a bit more main sheet tension. Okay, and we just want a bit more speed, and then we can poke out and stretch our legs. Yeah, fancy the pin today, because with the wind in this new direction, I'm feeling that as we come out more, the wind strength is going to increase without too much of an increase in chop size. It's all about chop size, as we know in life. Okay. Yeah, so if it wasn't for Ben there, we'd have been looking much better than we are now. But if it wasn't for Ben, we wouldn't be here in the first place, because it was Ben and the Wessels guys who put together this whole package for us to be out here. Yeah, so I'm hoping that the audio is coming through all right, because I've got the mic under the spray top. Put the spray top on today. It's not cold, but don't want to get cold. You know what I'm saying? We do not want to get cold. Oh no, not today. Okay, but we're looking, I think at the moment we're looking all right, having a bit of a bounce. Seems to be the way. There was a bit more wind before we started, to be honest. And gosh, all right, let's get back a bit more on the boat. Let's fucking, oh sorry, language. Let's fly the hull, I was going to say. Okay, this is what we need. Yes, unleash the fury. The pace of the small boat finally unlocked. Oh, this is nice. Yeah, I like this. All we've been missing is wind. Oh yeah, this is good. Oh yeah, and we are stretching our legs. Yes, we're footing a bit, but it's what we do. Joyrider style. Footing a bit for more pace, charging through this chop, just trying to keep the speed on. Right, let's just have a look. Nah, we've still got a way to go, I think. Yeah, I can see the mark boat a little way up there. Just depends if the wind's going to bend as we get in on the other side, but I think at the moment we just want to take these increases in wind. Are we oversheeted? Yeah, maybe I need to sheet out a bit when it goes a bit lighter, because talking to Chip this morning from Whirlwind Sails, he was saying we've got such a soft mast on here that one of the reasons we don't want to oversheet is that when we oversheet we completely flatten the sail, and we want some shape to get us motoring along. All right, but I'm almost ready to start feeling it. what we don't want to do is one of two things. One, overstand. Two, come in at the mark with a load of traffic. Okay. So when we hit the next little bit of breeze, I think there's a bit of breeze just coming up. I'm going to tack. Yeah, first tacker has gone, but I want more breeze to tack in. Not just for the tack, but so that it follows us down to where we are going. All right, let's get the sheet in a little bit. Okay, Ben's going for a tack. Not going to get in his dirty. I'd rather go a bit further and be able to come charging in with more pace, with more wind. Oh yeah, that's the wind we were looking for. Okay, so we are going to go there. Nice tack. All right, more wind, easier tacking. That's what they said. Gosh, and there's Black Dak. He has got a lead. But come on, wind. All right, I can see the mark boat. I can't see the mark, but mark boat is good enough for me. Oh yeah, I can see the mark. We have gone a little bit too far, but that means we are going to be coming in hot. Come on, where's the wind? Want more heat? Okay, yeah, a bit of a, I don't know actually, it is bending a bit as we come down. Feels like we should have more power, and I'm definitely not pinching, I'm definitely footing a bit here. But what's nice is we're going to come in with a bit more speed. Just need to make good life decisions early enough for no last minute flame ups at the windward mark. Come on, wind. You've got this, wind. Come on. All right, I'm going to sheet out a little bit, try to get a bit more shape. Yeah, it's Flaggy. Flaggy is going super quick. He's going low and he's trucking. Wow. Great thing with this class is all sorts of players on the pitch. I think we've got an age range of not far off 70 years between the youngest and the oldest competitor. What other class can say that? Not many, I would wager. Yeah, we have overstood, but right, just coming down here, waiting for the next gust. Fury needs to be unleashed once more. There we go. Oh, come on. Just a little puff. Of course, it's going to get more gusty as we come down here because the wind is coming off the land. Yeah, we've got some pace there. This is the fastest I've been on a wave to date. We just need to be able to slot through. Of course, everyone's got to tack, which is going to hold them up a little bit. I'd quite like a ratchet on my main sheet if I may, but never mind. There we go, using the pace from overstanding, flying the hole, yes, or dipping the bow, no. All right, need just to make sure that no one can push us out. Here, number 70 could be a small issue, but all right, Black Dak, round in the lead, nice one, Black Dak. Okay, don't oversheet. Coming down, where's the breeze? All right, 3, 2, 9, also looking a bit dangerous. Where are we going to slot our plastic boat as we come round? I think behind number 3 looks like the right spot. And then a good tack required. All right, actually we've got to go behind 58. Sorry. All right, taking it a little bit conservative there. Try and get a good tack. Now we need to choose what our downwind mode is going to be. So we've let Hibiscus go through, 805. And we're going for a bit of a depth charge kind of motion down here. Okay, we're on starboard tack, boat coming across on port, we've got rights. Yes, we have. Starboard, can you go behind? Thanks, Matthew. Okay, good, to keep people informed of what is going on. If you don't keep people informed, how can you expect them to do what you expect? Right, just gonna get a little bit further forwards. It's not that windy. It's not as windy as I'd hoped. Let's let the main out a little bit more. Maybe a bit of a gust off that helicopter. Yeah, some of the boats getting a bit of chopper gust. Getting a bit of choppy gust. Let's get the flopper stopper on. Don't even know if people use them in this wind, but we're going to use it. And all right, just have to protect our investment so that we can attack again on the second windward leg. I'm pretty sure, you know, I'm pretty sure that going out to sea was favourite to get more wind, surely. Yeah, because the wind was so fluffy as we got towards the buoy. You don't want to be in that for longer than necessary. But what we don't want is the accidental jibe. So I'm going to do a deliberate jibe. That's pretty slick. I think you'll find you can watch that over again if you'd like to. Nice little roll across the boat. Little waves here. See if we can get a little bit of this action. Yeah, I should be paying a bit more attention to the wave. Should I adopt the surfer? Yeah, go on, adopt the surfer. That's what everyone came here to see, is the surfer. Sorry, I thought because it was windy maybe it would be ill-advised, but actually I dig the surfer. It's, you know, you've got to take what fun you can in life generally, and if the surfer is how you get your fun, it's how you get your kicks. Yeah, if you hadn't clocked it, the boat has been named. It's been granted a bad boy name, Bad Boy 1031. Don't ask me why. If you're asking me why, then I'll have to tell you. But yeah, getting a little bit more surf action up here. But yeah, might be boats poking through over there. Maybe they've got more wind. Yeah, maybe I should not have come here. I'm endangering the mission. All right, next wave we're going to jibe. These waves are small. We haven't quite got the waves that we had previously, so we're just going to bang it through just here. Little bit of drunken ninja on the step across. But I prefer having a bit of space on this downwind, so I've got that peace of mind that there's no one chucking dirty wind into our glorious whirlwind sail. Yes, sail like this could be yours from Whirlwind Sails, who one of the sponsors of Joyrider TV, and new exciting developments coming soon with the Joyrider TV Whirlwind Sails collaborations. Okay, so Hibiscus was our marker. I think 404 was behind us. Some sort of error code. I think page not found. So we really need something just to get us going. But look at Black Dak, he is out there. I think Black Dak has come from, it's either Mexico or Venezuela. It's great to have people traveling such a long way to be here. Just shows the popularity of the class, brings people in from far and wide. That's a good gust. That is what we need. We're going to come through it, blowing our trumpet and asking for forgiveness. No, we're not. Okay, no, we're not. All right, there we go. Coming through. Yeah, the Armada is just slipping through on the outside. We made a mistake. Lovely day for it. Coming back in the gust. Nice. We'll have some of that. That is what we need. Coming forwards just to keep it going. Yes. So maybe there is more wind down this end. Might take off the flopper stopper. Now, off you get, floppy. All right, just to make sure. Oh gosh, nearly accidental jibe. Had a bit of rudder lock there. Bit more rudder lock. Okay, this could be hectic. And in fact, if there's not too much traffic on the left, we're going left because we do not want dirty wind. So I think now that there is wind, dirty wind would be, oh, some brutal jibe at the buoy. Yeah, I think most of these boats are going to be going that way, so we're going to go the other way. Sorry, I've got room here. I've got room. Okay, yeah, of course. All right, not a bad rounding. All right. All right, good gust. I'm going to ride this gust while we've got it. Yeah, getting over the top of the non-hikers. I've got too much main on, maybe. Just want to keep that shape in the sail. All right, here we go. Could this have been the biggest mistake of the morning? Who knows? But I really do feel that the wind is better as we go out to Seymour, and Seymour is what we want to see. Because looking at Black Dak on the inside, he's losing his lead. So just going to get past the finished boat, and then I'm going to hang off the back again. We're going to come through this line, but we're on starboard tack, we're going upwind, we've got rights. Just because this is Gold Fleet coming down doesn't mean we are going to give an inch. Yeah, watch out, Gold Fleet. 1031 is coming through. There's Wolfgang. Woo! He knows how to have a good time. Okay, so Hibiscus is our marker, and just depending on whether we're in a header or a lift, really change the perspective of where we're standing against. Yes, I'm hoping, you know, we can hope. At the end of the day, sometimes all we've got left is hope, and I'm hoping that the wind is going to increase throughout the session. If I've got battery left, I will tape as much as I can of the subsequent races. But the strategy on Joyrider TV at regattas, as you may have noticed, is always to film the first race, because the first race is the only one that's actually guaranteed to happen. All right, now we did overstand last time. And there's Flaggy. He's got some flipping stuff going on in the heavier wind. Coming through. All right, carry on. No, it's all right, man. Good to see ya. That's John Williams there. What a guy. He's one of the pioneers of the wave class. Him and a bunch of buddies back in the, I think it was the 80s, he said. Too windy to go out sailing on whatever boats they had. Maybe it's Hobie 18s. And there was a bunch of Hobie waves on the beach. And they were like, hey, fancy it? And everyone nodded in agreement. Let's go. And they nodded in agreement and they went first ever Hobie wave racing. They had such a good time. They all decided that it was potential for the future. Needs more wind though. Okay, yes, we've definitely had a big gain on Hibiscus, big gain on Flaggy. So whatever we're doing can't be all bad. Yeah, we're going well. But is Flaggy going to avoid us? Hope so. Yeah, we have slowed down a bit there. Starboard! Thank you! Manners cost nothing, especially on the race course where things can get a bit heated. Right, going to go for a tack fairly soon. So switching my tiller extension stance, and this bit of water looks pretty good, so just going to slot it through there. I was just about to say much easier tacking these in the strong wind. Not such a good exit. Right, little mode change required. Yeah, we've slid a little bit. Okay, so there's Black Dak. He's coming across on the other tack. He's still looking pretty tidy down there, but he has lost a bit, a few positions maybe. Yeah, so, gosh, against what I would have thought, looks like the right has paid. If there's ever a chance to make the wrong decisions. Yes, there we go. Oh, no way. And look at that blue streak, who we were coming over the top of, has gone into the lead. That is how cruel this sport of sailboat racing can be. Man, yeah, that is flipping punishing to see that, and we have slipped down by coming across. Should have kept going.com. Oh man, look at Blue Street. He is going to be laughing there all the way to the bank. And, oh. Difficult to find the words to express the disappointment that I'm feeling right now. In that so much could have been. Woohoo! Nice one! Okay, it's a bit more wind is really doing us proud here actually. Just trying to get the speed on and then luff a bit to keep the height. Yeah, just want to get the right side of 702. In fact, we've got speed for days here. Okay, just going to have to ease a little bit to get around these two. Yeah, they've gone too early. All right, that's good. I think we've salvaged a bit there with that nice fast bit of sailing there. hand in the air for the photographer. Okay, and I think we've sort of slid into the top 10 there with a good gap behind us. So we're not going to do anything foolish. But once again, I'd like to have a bit of flopper stopper to stop that flop from flopping. Can I get this on without capsizing? Yes. All right. Okay, going to leave the surfer at home. Okay, because people have been saying it in the comments, don't think your surfer works, mate. Yeah, just because you like it doesn't make it a good idea. All right, so we've got anglerfish behind. Oh man, at this time my heart goes out to Hibiscus, who didn't get the benefit that we got on that last little bit of that upwind leg. Okay, and there's always a chance we could pick up, there's 2 boats within shooting range, 4 behind that could steal our thunder. Are we going fast enough? That is the question. I don't think so, but you know, the boat is, we haven't got a spinnaker. I'm thinking maybe we're going to go round the right one. Yeah, we'll go round the right one, because if we do that, there is a chance. Yeah, I think there's a chance that we could nip in a little bit. Yeah, it looks windier up here. This is good. All right. Which way is anglerfish going? He's going on the inside. Just overstand a little bit, so maybe we don't have to tack again to get across the line. Okay, here we go. Good tack required. Oh, I've lost a bit. It's a nice gust actually. We'll go just in front of that gust. All right, so those 2 boats, we have closed the gap. We could do something here. We could get a bit of a gust. If we can get across this line on port tack, which I think we should be able to do. We go into high pointing mode. Yeah, we've closed the gap. They've overstood a bit. Or that might not be them. Oh yes. Oh, it's anglerfish. Yeah, we didn't do enough. Ahoy there. Thank you very much. Okay, so we didn't gain anything there, but it was worth a try. And means we don't have to tack after the finish. So thanks for coming along. I think that was our first top 10 finish at this Hobie Wave Regatta. So, things to learn. I think it was just that second upwind. Brutal. Don't always just think that it's going to do what you think it's going to do, because sometimes it's not going to do what you think it's going to do. That might be the last race from this regatta, so thanks for coming along. See further updates on Instagram and Facebook, Total Joyrider on either of those. Other than that, thanks for your support and advice, and I'll see you soon with some more on Joyrider TV. It really has been a fun time.